Hello, how are we doing today? Hi. Alan Wake finale today, indeed. Happy Saturday to you guys. Are we ready for the grand finale? The grand finale? Does this sound weird? Do I have to restart the thing? Yeah, Yuki's in chat. She was first today, which is also a first. Am I? Who knows? Cool, I restarted the audio engine, it should be fine now. If it wasn't before. This setup gives me headaches once in a while. Hello, hello indeed. Sounds good? Cool. Shall we make a start? Oh, I have nightmare now. I think I have to select the chapter here, right? I can't continue from DLC 1 to 2, I assume. Yeah, you need to select it? Okay. Wait, what? What have I done? I've done new game. Ah, episodes. There we go.
Previously on Alan Wake.
Watch this.
It's not a lake. It's an ocean. After
It's an ocean.
from a mysterious dark presence, I found myself trapped in the dark place.
Imagination can be the enemy here.
A nightmarish world that exists somewhere beyond the shores of our own existence.
We're the one making all this happen.
Just do what Zane tells you.
Follow the signal.
Is all this really coming out of my head?
Dark place is playing tricks on you.
I made my way across its ever-shifting landscape, trying to reach Thomas Zane.
You're trapped in your own nightmares. You're still going deeper.
There you go, Alan. It's all in your head. You've been making it up.
Really, Wake?
Your
Delusions are out of control.
Get out of my head!
Seriously, Al, you need to get a grip. You know reality's different here. See what I mean, Al?
Ugh.
That echo.
Stuck on this side.
Well, you're gonna have to find your way out of there. I'll wait. Just remember, you're still in the dark place. You know that, right? I don't want to alarm you, pal, but it's sink or swim time.
Fine.
How is this game so scary? It's not that scary, is it?
Barry was right. Time was running out.
From the beginning?
Everything I saw was a dark, twisted version of reality based on my memories and thoughts.
Stealing the echo effect from you? Actually, I could be very pedantic about that, but yeah, they are stealing my ideas. Yeah, this game is I wouldn't call it scary, but there's definitely an atmosphere to it, right? Oh, you got the paintings as well. That's cool.
Al, did you notice that light? Might be useful.
Might be indeed. Twist that around. Wait, it doesn't go all the way. Why is he helping you? Because he's Barry. Barry's the best, right? Wait, what? How does this work? Do I have to make it, like, swing? Ah, there we go. That's kind of neat, actually. Yeah, he's helping me because he's Barry. Look at him. He's Christmas incarnate. There we go.
I had to accept it. If all of this was from my mind, then I was the one making all this happen. I was literally
Dude.
fighting myself. It was a moment of clarity.
A revelation. Surprise? Don't know if I like the sound of that. Heavy duty lantern from the beginning? That's mad. DLC's not playing around. Spoiled by the words. Wait, what? Oh, the words, of course. Can't get in. I can't walk into them. Okay. Nothing else, really. No gun. It isn't a surprise if they are telling you about it. To be fair, they do spoil the entire plot of the game with the manuscript pages. If you're willing to go find them. Something bad will happen then? Yeah, right.
After finishing Departure, I felt finished myself. All I had wanted was to save Alice. After that,
Felt finished? Was it that good of an ending?
But I hadn't given up. Thomas Zane had reached me. I had run across a nightmarish landscape following a signal from him. He kept telling me I was sinking, going too deep. I wasn't sure if he meant the dark place or insanity. Perhaps they were one and the same.
They are kind of the same indeed. These are some cool paintings. Oh, nice. Yeah, a shotgun from the statue. Sick. Yeah, this DLC really doesn't play around. It gives you the heavy duty lantern. It gives you shotgun as the first weapon. Like, you know, you've seen everything you need to see. Now just go and fight. Oh, I got a Night Springs video game. Wow. I didn't remember what the collectible was in this DLC, but it's kind of cool that it's the video game. We've seen the main game at some point. Although, I assume the originally was Xbox versions.
Hey, nice job, Al.
This seems to be a
So,
generic.
they are nuts, huh? Let's face it, we always knew this was coming.
I wonder if the statues are actually evil and will attack you. No, I don't think so.
All things considered.
At least that would be
Don't know they're crazy. That's where they're crazy.
That's why they're crazy.
Hey,
That's kind of true.
the lights are behind the lodge.
That's
Oh, God.
Zane's light.
Yeah, you're done sinking now. That means he's just about caught up with you. You better go talk to him.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too in line with the rest of the game if now the statues would like start doing stuff, right? So meta, yeah, very meta. This game is sometimes. My crackling is gonna be one of those days. Is it better now? I don't know why this happens. Even more than the game is glitching. That's saying something. I need to figure that out. I don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, I don't know what the issue is, because that never used to happen. But yeah, if it happens again, just let me know. Just drop a message in chat. I'll restart the voice meter audio engine. So many issues with this game recently. And the internet. I have a vague memory of this section.
Lots of fireworks here. Nice.
We've heard the old gods play. Music came out all wrong. It attracted the horrors.
Oh no. You could have let me get the things first. That would have been good.
Oh, hell yeah. Remember this, Al?
Okay, this isn't too bad.
Booms around Wake as the monsters attack.
Try to use the fireworks. At least once. It's kind of cool. Where are they? Okay. Ooh, that was a lucky ass dodge.
With each passing moment, more of them came. He would get overrun.
Hey, isn't it kind of ironic that you're a writer? Threatened by their own imagination?
Yeah.
Your greatest power turned against you.
That's very deep, but I'm a little busy not dying over here.
I probably shouldn't have done this. Ooh. Oh lord. Not this way. Okay. Should be good enough. Yeah. Sick. That was a decent fight. First try, I'll take it. Check the place out for video games.
You can get inside now, Al. The big guy busted down the door.
Calm down, Barry. Now recharge, nice. That'll definitely be handy. Kinda wanna have at least 15 batteries so I can have some headroom. I don't think there's anything around here, but I didn't look very well, so see you around. Yeah, it's probably empty. Ooh.
Whoa. See, Al? This is classic you. Always making things complicated.
This is just a memory.
Kinda true.
Your memories are complicated.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So, I guess you're gonna need to talk to Zane out there now that he's actually here. I'm just gonna, let you non-imaginary people talk in peace.
Non-imaginary?
That was
Are we sure about that? I don't know if Zane is real.
buddy.
I don't even know if Alan is real at this point.
Zane, you have done well, Alan. Now I can accompany you. You are trapped in your own dream. You must wake yourself up, but first, you have to reach yourself.
The cabin.
Yes,
course.
my cabin. It will not be easy.
Your cabin? What the hell, man?
Previous work can help you. I still have some pages of your manuscript left. Words like that have power here.
Sick. I love that we still get pages. Even though it's not really a thing like in the main game anymore. Check around the other side first before we get the words done. Let's check for video games. Just like that one. Ooh. Goes up the fog, that's sick.
It's very appropriate. I can help you reach it. But after that, you will be on your own. I cannot enter the cabin now. The Dark Presence made sure of that on our last encounter. You are facing yourself, the parts of your mind
Oh,
that
no.
are hard to control. This is not a fight anyone else can win for you.
Chad, I'm actually scared now. I'm platforming. Got to cash all 10 copies they sold. They sold the copies and people just left them in random places. Either that or Alan bought them all and placed them all in a dream. Because, you know.
I was glad to have Zane with me in this place. He knew the terrain, such as it was. But a part of
Pogdroid, yo, Shale, how's it going, man?
after so many years in this
How are
place,
you today? For a sec, Twitch thought you had 112 viewers. Wouldn't that be the day? Maybe, you know, maybe in like 50 years, if I keep at it. I hope you're doing good, man, today. How's the D2 grind?
Was tilted. It was turning upside down. Wake was lost. He would fall. He couldn't tell which way.
Oh
was
no,
up.
it's actually turning upside down.
Apart by the whirlwind.
Yeah, we better not fall the whole way. Oh shit. Nearly done? I don't trust the physics in these objects. We could actually get quite damaged, even if they're not falling too much. Oh crap. Oh, we got it. No way. Sick. I'm good, dude. Still a little sore from snowboarding. Oh, you went snowboarding? That's sick, man.
Was too high.
Where'd you do that?
At this height, the water would
Do you have any, like, something near you, or did you travel for that? Did you grind stuff, man? Hell is hard, I bet, yeah. Farming nightmare, but I haven't got shit to make it worth doing. Okay. Yeah, it sucks when you're like grinding hard and you're not getting what you want. But the last game I grinded like fair bit was Warframe, and I remember at some point I got really discouraged because I just needed the one part to make a new frame, and I just couldn't get it. I did the boss like 30 times. It was kind of ridiculous. Like, the game is really fun to play on its own, but when you're actually just looking for one piece and you don't get it, it's ugh, so annoying. A place near my work? Nice, nice. I've never been snowboarding, but it seems really cool. I think I'd like that more than like skiing, for example. I think it'd be more my jam. Seems really good. Warframe grind, yeah. I kind of miss it once in a while, but sometimes you know, I don't miss grinding. Maybe I miss the game itself. The game is great, but I'm not much of a grinder in that sense. Oof. Snowboarding is a lot harder, really. Ah! This is the worst possible place. There we go. Would you recommend like trying ski first then if it's easier, or should I just like, if I want to try it out, should I just do snowboarding anyway? I miss playing it. If I ever go back to it, I might restart on PC instead. I would definitely do that
reminded me of the Dark Presence.
if I were you.
But it could
Your PC should run it fine now. And that way you could probably play as well together, because I honestly don't even mind losing the progress. Like, playing the game is fun, and you get so much shit at the beginning that it might as well restart. Skiing for losers, do snowboarding, sounds great. Be prepared to hurt yourself while you're learning. I mean, with that kind of sport, you can't really expect to not get hurt, right? I did a bit of skating when I was younger, you know, like every other edgy teenager, but I didn't get too hurt, so it might be a new thing for me. Also do squats like a lot, okay. Yeah, I can see why that can be handy. I'll keep that in mind. I haven't even seen Second Dream yet. Oh yeah, that's true. You should definitely do it. It's really good. Second Dream is a great quest. I'm really curious about the new stuff as well, but it's so much, that game. Saw the Deathloop director shilling that storyline the other day. It's good. It's really endearing. Really powerful as well. Yo, Jester, my guy. How are you doing today? How are you feeling? You good? Nice. Did you have any BT stuff today, or was it smooth? From the bits I was watching, it seemed fine. Yeah. Not bad, not bad. How are you? I'm good, man. I'm really good today.
Stay focused on the lighthouse. If you can reach it, you will find the cabin.
Made some nice tuna burgers earlier. Had some like
You are struggling to reclaim yourself.
what the hell is he saying?
Strain, but each step takes you closer. If you persevere, you can attain the lucidity that fends off the darkness.
Yeah, let's do that then. I was saying I made some nice tuna burgers earlier with some spinach and tomato salad. It's so good. I feel so happy right now. All smooth today for once. Fantastic. Maybe you come back to it after we finish Original Sin in 10 years. You know that's not gonna happen. Once we finish the Original Sin, we're gonna play Original Sin 2. Probably. So make that like 30 years. And that's if we don't play any modded campaigns in Original Sin. That's likely as well. I would definitely play some more though.
Now that I knew what I was facing, the environment became even wilder and stranger. Like it was no longer even bothering to pretend that things were normal.
Well, the product of your mind, so that's probably what's happened to you. Probably shouldn't have done that. They just TK'd. What the hell? Oh, nice. Oops. Physics. Well, that was not too bad. Bit of a waste of these barrels. Oh, that's fine. Now we're jumping to OS2 right after. We're already progressing too slow as it is. That's true, yeah. I mean, we did spend about 14 hours going around talking to animals in the main town. So, well, there's that. Probably why I haven't gotten too far yet. We did pick up the pace. At some point, there's not much you can do anyway. Just have to move on with the plot. Well, that's sick. Doesn't know how we're beating Rex when he kills his first turn. Yeah, it's ridiculous. I think we might have to go elsewhere and come back, because he's just so good. He literally destroys us in one turn, maybe two if we're lucky. This is by the way, chat, this is a Divinity Original Sin. We're just at this boss that just seems ridiculous. Like, we've been able to escape really tough fights before, but I don't think this one is possible because it's proper like plot related, and it's really tough. If you've never played that game, I highly recommend, chat. It's super fun. Oh, I could have used these. What am I even doing? I'm sure we did everything but the forest we found on the first map. Probably, yeah, but we have a bunch of quests we could do, you know. The stuff that's outside the main village. Divinity looks awesome. I try and get Kebab on it for a weekly sesh or something. Definitely, man. If I think Kebab's interested. I told him about it and he's all like he's all into some of the stuff I told him about, like how you can use the like elements in combat and stuff like that. And also how much planning you can get into the fights. So I think he'd be down. It's really, really good. I've heard the second one is probably better, but even the first one, you can just pick it up and give it a whirl. It's really good. Yuki and I have played it for like 30 hours now, I think. And it just keeps giving back, you know. Still thinking about the water battle strat. That was amazing, yeah. 40 minutes just dragging them into place, but we got fight first try. Yeah, that was amazing. Basically, chat, we had an area that was like basically all on fire. Like there was a whole section that's on fire, and there were a bunch of enemies with sort of, what would you call it, like a statue kind of thing. But it was sort of a magical statue or something that was like spawning enemies constantly and just generally being OP, and a ton of enemies with it from the beginning to boot. And it was really hard to fight it because you couldn't move because of the fire. So we figured there's a bunch of water barrels around like this whole area. We can go around, fight every group of enemy, gather all the barrels, drag them all the way across the map to clear out sort of the fire a little bit, and then also use the rest of them if we got any leftovers to weaken the enemies. This is after we died 5 or 6 times, like in really long fights. So we spent like, yeah, like about 40 minutes or so just dragging everything in place and doing all the small fights, and then we just first tried to fight like mad, like way too easily. Oh, it was so good. 40 hours now, yeah. But yeah, once we actually used all the barrels, it was piss easy. It was actually ridiculous how easy it was. Because we were able to sneak up on the statue thing and destroy it first, so that it wouldn't revive or respawn any more enemies. And after that, it was smooth sailing. The game is great though. There's a lot of the stories that we have. There was a fight we completely avoided by throwing a smoke grenade at the feet of an NPC that was start the fight. It was basically an impossible fight as well. We couldn't beat it. We tried a couple of times, 2 or 3 times, and it was like 2 turns death basically. So we just bypassed it. We dropped the smoke and entered the cavern that he was guarding, and that was it. The way the game rewards fun strats is amazing. Yeah. It doesn't hold you back at all. The NPC recognized we did it afterwards. Yes, he did. When we came back out, he talked to us and he said something about it. It was super cool. Yeah, the game really doesn't restrict you. It's got, you know, its systems, and as long as you're within the systems, it's all good. Anything goes. You can do funky stuff as well outside of combat. If you're exploring and you see something that seems unreachable, or something that requires you to go the long way around, you can probably throw an item that the game has, which is like a teleport thing, and just have the other player teleport to it, grab stuff, and then come back by like throwing the thing back up. There's a lot of stuff you can do like that. Oh crap. How many shots does that take? Jeez. Should I just move on? They might respawn infinitely. I also want to look for the video games. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, chat, I gush about that game now, every chance that I get. Too much fun. Yeah, the collectibles in this DLC are literally video games, Night Springs video games. Physical copies. Not something you see as much anymore. Ooh. A mattress in here.
Wake was forced to run through a maze, hopelessly sprinting in the wheel, never getting anywhere. His life in miniature. It was useless.
Oh, I remember this section as well. It's so cool to see basically the origin of certain ideas and in Remedy's games, from like all the way back from Max Payne, and then the evolution in the different games. Sometimes you'll see something that seems like an early version of something that's way more refined in the next game. And specifically this section reminds me a lot of some bits in Quantum Break, which is the game they made after this. Which then has some stuff that really reminds me of things in Control, especially like the main character's sort of superpowers. Very reminiscent. But it's not like a carbon copy as well. They do it really well. They really evolve the mechanics. What the hell? What? Dude? What the hell? Game is whack. Quantum Break was cool. It was really ambitious. I really liked that about it. And I feel like the best bits of Quantum Break made their way into Control in better ways. So that's, you know, even if the game was trash, which it isn't, it's maybe their worst game, but still not that bad. I'll be happy just because it gave birth to a lot of really cool things in Control. I finished that back in the day. If you like that, you would definitely enjoy Control, man. I own Control, just never played it. I need to. You definitely need to, man. It's so good. I feel like maybe the gameplay is the most fun that Remedy's done. I mean, Max Payne is fun. But Control is just, it just feels great to control. Wow. To like, you know, combat feels great and exploring feels great as well. There's some really cool what I want to do, I don't even know. There's some really good traversal options. It just feels great, and it looks really good as well. It's one of the better looking games out there at the moment. I'm so behind on games. I mean, I just started Doom. Oh my god. You feel like you are in control, TM. That sounds about right. Starting Doom is great though. It's never too late to play that game. Doom 2016 is great. Doom Eternal, probably even better. It's an incredible game, but Doom 2016 is still really, really good. So definitely go for it. It's hard, yeah. It's not easy at all. Doom Eternal is potentially harder. There's a different flow to it, because of how they do the ammo and how they make you use the chainsaw. The way I want to go. I think so, right? But okay, I think I have an idea. Yeah, there's some bits in Doom Eternal that are fucking ridiculous. Such a classic Doom. Though loving so far, yeah. I hope you enjoy that, man. Definitely a good time. Also, make sure you explore the levels. In good Doom tradition, there's a lot of secrets and whatnot to find. Am I going the right way? Jeez, I'm so lost. Can't wait for the next update for Eternal. Yeah, the 2 new levels in the hard mode, right? The master levels, I mean. Having to plan a route for each section is so satisfying. It's great, yeah.
An elevator? Sure, why not?
Oh lord. Oops. Yeah, Doom is something. I always have a lot of fun when I revisit. Too busy with Ashes 2063, so probably won't play on release. Is that the Doom 2 mod that you told me about? Horde mode, master levels, and they reworked Tag 2. Oh, the rework, yeah, that's cool. You said they filled up some bits, right? And changed the basing a little bit. So that sounds like a cool change, to be honest. Unfortunately, the Ancient Gods 2 was maybe a little bit lackluster. Not a huge issue for me. I still had fun, but it's not quite as good as the first DLC, I mean. Doom 2 total conversion. Oh, okay. According to Hugo, they filled some of the empty spaces and made some areas longer. Or some arenas longer, okay. Ashes 2063 sounds like FIFA but for cricket.
An elevator? Sure.
Futuristic cricket.
Next stop, Sanity.
Yeah, from the
You're
future.
doing well. Keep going.
It's hard to make sense of this place.
It's a dream. This is a vast place, home to forces and beings that are completely alien.
Cricket has one hell of a soundtrack then.
Yes.
Cyber cricket.
I don't know what happened to it after your final encounter.
Is there any way out of here?
Sometimes transmissions can be sent between worlds. You've done this yourself. But to actually leave the dark place, I haven't found a way.
Down, yes.
Stucky's gas station. Not something I particularly wanted to see, but obviously I wasn't the one in the driver's seat.
Kinda are though.
Another memory made real. Wake would never make it. The insanity he was facing was already a part of him. In it, his own doing. He couldn't possibly win. He didn't even want to.
Ooh, we didn't want to win. That's spicy. Yeah, I have to check out that that mod. Seems fun.
At least the lighthouse was
Don't
much
wanna
closer now.
explode that.
I would have to make my way up there somehow.
Nope, no. That's it. It would be nice if it didn't trigger every explosion, but it's fine. Okay, fair enough. Check out this side first. Onto the objective. It's one of my favorite mods, just so good, and the enhanced version has been amazing, way more polished. That's sick. They just released episode 2, right? The wire for? Maybe a save point. Check that out in a bit. Sick. Look for video games out on the streets. Can't wait to get into that too, but wanted to play the new version of episode 1 first. That makes sense, yeah. I mean, if there's a new update for it, might as well. Probably haven't played it in a while as well, so that makes perfect sense. How long is the conversion? Oops. Let's use another one. Why not? Okay. What are the chances we'll find 2 video games in here? Honestly, can't remember, but I want to say 6-7 hours. That's pretty long. I expected it to be like 3-4 hours max. I can just make it fall, yep. Sick. Less bullets. Okay, so it must have been that save point then. The wire. Can I not go there? Probably not. Ah, that's how you go there, okay. I don't know, to fall from here. Probably die. And there's the unofficial DLC turned official once the guy who made it joined the team for episode 2. Oh, okay. The total conversions getting DLCs blows my mind. Where the hell did he show up from? Ah. Of course I didn't hit both of them. It was a hunting rifle, not a shotgun. You technically don't need another game if you have Doom 1 and 2. The modding community is just mad. That's true, yeah. You could literally play all sorts of games, even games from other series, if you just have those two. I've seen like Castlevania total conversions for Doom and stuff like that. Like, there's all sorts of crazy stuff. And a lot of them look really good as well. It's not just like a bunch of crap thrown together. A lot of very good content. Surprised me it took this long before I saw commercial releases of Doom total conversions. I mean, I don't know how surprising that is, but not sure, to be honest. Definitely cool. Very, very nice to see that happening, but you know, it kind of depends on how it is. Is it actually just like Doom with the mod released commercially, or is it, you know, another version? Because that takes time and effort. Hedon was the first, I think, and there's a bunch coming that run on GZ Doom. Okay, if it's like that, then yeah, I don't know why they didn't release it previously. If you're not like redoing it in a different engine or something like that, then I don't know. Trying not to fall from here. Cool. Yeah, if you release a commercial, you need to remove any traces of Doom 1 to your assets, but the code is fair game. That's fine. Fair enough. You can do that easily, I guess. Just, if it's a total conversion, then you shouldn't really be using that many Doom mod assets, right? Here and there, but that's not like replacing the whole thing, right? But then, you know, that might not always be
The part of you that is
the
in
easiest bit to
control
do.
is in the cabin, dreaming and insane.
I don't think I like that.
You represent the part of Alan Wake that is capable of rational thought and planning, which is why I'm talking to you. If that part can regain control, then you have a chance of making it. But a part of you wants to give in. There's comfort in the oblivion of dreams. You represent the part that isn't ready to quit and die.
Wait, are you telling me I'm not real?
You're as real as anything else in this place.
So there are two of me?
Yes.
And the one you called Mr. Scratch, he's me as well?
No.
Zane, are you playing some kind of game with me?
I am not the author of your story.
How can you say that when you wrote that page about me in the clicker? It wasn't one of my pages. You directed me to it. You had Weaver guard it.
Yes, she was needed. And you needed to click her. But I'm not.
What? I don't understand.
Alan, you should keep going.
Zane?
Confusing.
Zane, come on!
Zane's a troll, yeah. Zane, no. Said no and left. Yeah, but many total conversions gives you resources from other games. I see, I see. I'm not too familiar with that many total conversions. Not for Doom, at least. I downloaded a few back in my day for other games, but not so much for that. The only mod I've played extensively for Doom/Quake was my own Quake mod. And even that was not that extensive. I did use to get quite a few mods for Vice City. I did play a few total conversions for that, but not that many. There weren't that many, to be honest. The ones that existed were basically more missions and stuff for the game that basically made like a new story, kind of. Hard to call them total conversions, but they were different games essentially, so they kind of fit. The run under, that was sick. Oh, it doesn't work. I thought if I shot him while he was climbing, he would fall, but guess not. The encounters in this DLC have been less interesting than DLC 1. I think that was the peak of the game's combat. These are kind of back to the main game. Doesn't really matter who is in there, kind of thing, if that makes sense.
It was heralding the enemy's arrival. Blake wouldn't leave this place alive.
Like in the main game, they didn't really seem to have very thoughtful encounters, if that makes sense. They didn't place enemies in any meaningful way, or at least not that well, to be honest. While in the DLC 1, they did that actually. They had like ranged enemies with regular enemies and stuff like that. And it seems like this DLC is kind of just back to the same. Scenarios in this DLC aren't as good. No, definitely not. Like, I appreciate they're still using the words and stuff, but it kind of doesn't make up for it, you know? I think the first shot didn't connect, yeah. Fine. Nope, don't do that. Sick, nice. That was great because I wanted to use these booms on them and it was a bit late. They started moving forward. Turned out okay though. Can't complain about that one. I thought these barrels would explode as well, but guess not.
I can help you here.
That's fun stuff though, and also it's a bit above main game. I mean, I still do enjoy adding the wordplay to the combat, which is cool.
How the hell are you doing that?
It's like learning to control your dreams. There's a connection.
You were in my
Oh.
dream.
Yes, I taught you. You fixed the foolish mistake I made with Barbara.
No, so that's DLC 1? Yeah, it's not. DLC 1 is the peak, I think, for the combat of this game. Which, to be fair, might not be saying a whole lot, since this game's combat might be one of the weakest things about it. At least after, like, the first 2 chapters, I guess. It doesn't get... It doesn't really evolve that much. Bit of a shame. They did kind of improve it in the sequel, but that game is... It's a bit strange. Might be better than you'd expect if you've never played it and just thought, oh, this is probably crap. It's not a real game or whatever, like a real sequel, but it actually is pretty cool in its own way. Never really progressed that much outside DLC 1. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't move on, you know. It introduces the combat and then changes not much about it throughout the game. It's a unique concept, but rarely goes above basic. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of it. It sort of relies on being new compared to other games, but it doesn't renew itself throughout the game in any way. It is very neat. Like, I do enjoy the combat, but if you play this game a lot at once, like I've been doing basically 1 chapter per stream, maybe 2 at most, so it doesn't really get too old. But if you play this game for like 8 hours straight, it kind of does get old. Woo! From behind as well. What's that? I've used it. Is it flashbangs? Oh, that's interesting. Keep that in mind. So the revolver as well. These structures are weird. Like the curved pillars. Good thing the narrative is amazing. Yeah, the narrative, the atmosphere, the level design in its weird way, because it was open world at some point. You know, all those things make it, I would say, a really good game. Again, I think the combat might be the weakest bit in the game, and it, you know, it does have its fun. But the game pretty much lives off the other things it has. I should have used that. That would have helped with the birds. Yeah, that one as well. Another thing that you have to mention about this game is the tech. 'Cause, this came out in 2010 on the Xbox 360. It holds up really well, to be honest. It's been 11 years and 2 console generations now, with the second one after that. And, you know, feels pretty nice. Looks pretty nice.
Wake ran for the light. It was pointless. He would never reach it. His life would be snuffed out just as easily as the very thing he thought would save him.
This other Alan is very mean.
All I could do was keep going.
Remember, the games tend to still be lookers years ahead. Yeah, I replayed, well, I didn't replay, I played it for the first time, Quantum Break not that long ago, and oh wow, nice. It looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Control is amazing. It's literally one of the best looking games out there, and it's been out for like 2 years now. It's one of the poster children for ray tracing as well, if not the poster child. Definitely one of the better implementations of it. I mean, you could probably play Max Payne 1 now and still find some, like, quite good looking areas, and, you know, in a different way because it's from 20 years ago. But it will still look cool. Ooh. This is not a glitch, by the way, chat.
Since we're being so frank here, Alan, and let me just reiterate how happy I am that you've had this breakthrough, I would like to summarize your condition.
By all means.
What the hell? On my TV?
Know if you think I'm being unfair.
All right.
Well, let's start with the obvious. The car crash. Untreated head trauma. All due respect to Doc Nelson, but he's hardly a neurosurgeon. I think that the injury has affected you more than you realize.
Yeah, I have had bad headaches.
Then there's your history of substance abuse, which, combined with your chronic insomnia, has resulted in hallucinations and extremely poor impulse control. That's a dangerous combination, one which your wife has unfortunately had to suffer from far more than you.
I know. I know she has.
I don't think I'm exaggerating when I say that you are existing in a state of all-encompassing denial. Your vivid fantasy casts you as a heroic victim and allows you to skirt responsibility for your own actions. It allows you to solve your imaginary problems and dismiss the things that truly trouble you. In your self-serving delusions, your personal problems are assets that allow you to save Alice, perhaps even the world.
Dr. Hartman, I think that's spot on. I can't argue with any of that.
Well, I'm sure I'm stating the obvious. I don't want to labor the point, but, well,
No, I understand. It's important that I face it.
Precisely, Alan. You've put so much effort and imagination into this self-deception, but what good has it really done for you? You refused my offer of help, and here you are. Did being so obdurate really get you to a better place?
No.
No. And did it really help Alice? Was this really the best thing for your wife?
Probably not.
Probably not. Why don't we find out?
Probably
Well,
not, chat.
I've been talking with her. There's something she wanted you to hear.
The glitches made this so much creepier.
Sounds like fun.
Which actually made it quite cool. The way Quantum Break visualizes time fuckery still looks so good. It does, yeah.
Come now, Mr. Wake.
They've done those
Makes you avoid this, is it?
Come on,
the
let's
special
go through
visual
this.
effects really cool in that game. Again, it still looks really nice if you play it right now, and it's probably 6 years old, 7 maybe. Or is it more recent? I can't remember actually. Definitely been a few years.
All I ever wanted was to help you, Alan. I ate all the shit you handed out and tried to understand your pathetic, wealthy white male drama until my life consisted of managing your never-ending crisis. I hate you for your childish temper.
Been 16, 5 years.
Self-indulgent pride that undermine all efforts to drag you out of the hole you insisted on digging for yourself. I hate you for leaving me in the dark with that insane monster bitch. All you had to do was act like a loving human being for once in your life and stay with me. If your dramatic exit hadn't been more important than making sure I was all right, she would never have taken me. I don't know where you went, but that's okay. I don't want to know. I don't think I'll ever be all right. The only thing that keeps me from killing myself is the hope that I'll never see you again.
Damn. So mean.
Ouch.
I just
Indeed.
can't argue with that.
Jeez.
I think I should stay here before I ruin what life she has left.
I think this is a breakthrough, Alan. I'm really very proud of you.
Bloody hell, that was quite something. It's like a 2014 game though. That's probably why I'm saying it's 2014. Yeah, it does have a lot of those trends from back then. Can I get it from here? No. Okay, it's fine. We'll get it eventually.
It was nonsense. I knew I had saved her. I'd succeeded in that, and that was all that mattered. What I heard in there wasn't the truth. It was just another toxic mirage. It cut deep, but that made me all the more determined to force myself to snap out of it. I didn't want to be that guy anymore. I had to make myself see the light.
Ooh, Toxic Mirage sounds like melee gameplay. What do you hear? I'm missing some words, maybe? Yeah. Another one, maybe? Ah, I can go up, okay. Okay. I don't follow it. Oh, god damn it. This chapter might be one of the most terrifying in the whole game just because it has a lot of platforming. Pretty sure I've jumped more in this chapter than in any other chapter in the game. Oh, there they are. That'll be more, right? Yep. Oof. I'll use it on this guy as well. I reckon that should be all now. Or maybe not. Nope. That flare was clutch stun strats. I'm just gonna go. They seem to be respawning infinitely. That's way too many waves. And I got the video game, so I'm just gonna move on. Check things out over here, but I don't think there'll be anything in this, yeah. Might as well, might as well. Save some ammo. Got all that matters, yeah, I got the video game.
Come far, but there's still a little further to go. You must take full control of your own mind. Reject all of the fantasies you have constructed.
Yeah, well, I think I can do that. A lot of the stuff I've seen here is personal and ugly as hell. I'll admit it hurts, but it's not fooling me. I know it's fake.
Good. You are aware. The part of you bent on self-destruction is not. But you must be careful. Just because you know the lies for what they are, that doesn't make the danger any less real.
I'll make it. I don't have any choice.
Here. I cannot come any further, but this will help you on your way.
Thanks, I guess.
You Zane.
Hey, let me tell you something, Alan. I know how your mind works. You screw up, then you start analyzing it, and before you know it, you start writing all these horror stories in your head. Don't you?
Come on, I don't do that.
Yes, you do. I know how it goes. You're a complete failure. I hate you and I'll never forgive you for whatever it was that you did. Am I wrong?
Oh, man.
See? I know you. But Alan, it's all in your head. It is. I love you, and I'm not going anywhere.
Aw. Oh, nice. Let's hope he makes it. Yes, let's... He's got power after that. Who wouldn't, you know? Who wouldn't?
They kept coming. There were too many of them. Hordes and hordes of them, swarming over the landscape, eager to kill.
This dude? Oh, nice.
Sheer numbers.
This is a nice little sequence here. The lighthouse. Oh, so lucky, nice. Right on time. It's actually pretty neat, one of the most inventive in this DLC, definitely, yeah. Quite memorable. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Even if this this light is a bit strong and blinding. Need a video games, where are the video games at? Oh, no way. Blinding means kills them fast, yeah, that's true. I'll take a bit of, you know, a bit of pain in my eyes for it. Saving some ammo. Okay. It must be about halfway through, right? Yeah, checkpoint. Perfect sense. Yeah? Oh, nice, nice. Okay. Got like half health. That's ridiculous. They do so much damage right now. Ooh. We're here? Yep. No! Oh my god, that was so lucky, I would have died. That was a bad dodge, it didn't trigger the cinematic. I would have died for sure. Nice, nice. No, I'm not going to waste any ammo. I'm just going to wait for this. There we go. I always like when games do this kind of thing where the geometry of the map changes based on things that you do. I find it really cool. Pretty much any game that does stuff like this. I mean, one of my favorite ever games. He used this as a main mechanic, kind of, where the map morphs into a different state. We'll see that on stream at some point as well. Definitely in the plans to do that very soon. Oh, they despawn, sick. Wait, what? What damaged me? What? Game? Can we not? What the hell? If you like that so much, maybe you should play Dishonored 2 at some point. Yes, I will, but I need to play Dishonored 1 first. You know? That's not how it works. You can't jump straight into the second game. Yeah, I do like that kind of player urgency, you know? Pretty good. Oh crap. Oh, nice, nice. I've been really lucky in this section with these stray hits. Nice. Spawn kill. It's cheap. Come on, come on. Come on, let's go. Video game here? DNA? Oh, seriously? Easy. I'm this? Probably not. Okay. Okay, okay. I'm the other way. Ooh. No, 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 don't fall. Oh my god. That was almost a disaster. Dude, that was all of them. Yep. I will say though, this section is cool, but it maybe drags on a tiny bit too much. At least some tiny bit of variety would be cool. Oh, the slow-mo here. Oh, got them all nice. I wasn't sure it was gonna work. Uh-oh. Oh, we're nearly there anyway.
The lighthouse. I was relieved to have made it here, but I wasn't sure what was going to happen now.
I'm not sure either. I don't actually remember what does happen now. It has been a while. Is that my brother's beautiful face I see? Yo, Diesel. How's it going, man? How are you feeling today? It's been a thing I've been doing for the spooky game, trying it out. I hope you're doing well, man. The college is going well as well, man.
Zane had left me. I wasn't sure what the Dark Presence had done to him if he couldn't follow, but from now on, I was on my own. Still, he had
This place
led me
looks
this
sick.
far. I would never have made it by myself. This thing was going to end. It wouldn't be long now.
I'm good, just got off work, nice. College is poop, ah, god damn it, man. I know how you feel, unfortunately. Especially working and doing college is really grim. I hope you can manage to relax though now after work. Guess all there is left to do is return. Around one last time. They can't even teach me to spell college, right? Shake my head. What's even the point, man? What is even the point? Let's watch the cutscene, chat.
I was surprised by the change of scenery, but not much. I was starting to understand the symbolism, the way the dark place flowed.
Wow. It's gorgeous, Alan.
It's something, all right.
I mean, you'd expect after almost 20 hours of game, you know, he would understand it by now. But maybe he's a bit slow. Go, just pour myself some more, chat. Stay hydrated out there. Right. Do the first thing we've ever done in this game and go backwards. There has to be a video game here, right? There was a coffee at the beginning of the game, so surely. Dark Place works in mysterious ways. Alan had to research it first. Is that a Shure mic? Yes, it is. It's a Shure SM7B. I got it a while back now. My girlfriend sings a little bit, and I will occasionally fiddle as well with recording some stuff for songs and whatnot. My God, the drip of this man. Yeah, it's been a good investment for sure. We've made good use of it so far. You'd be surprised though, I'm using my phone as a camera, so you know, all the investment went towards the mic and not camera. Just use what I have. Wait, what? What kind of bridge is this? It goes all the way around. They're nice for sure. I was gonna get one when I graduate. I have more time for Twitch and YouTube. Yeah, it doesn't make too much sense to get one if you're not like using it for other things. Until you have more time, to be honest.
Here.
What?
So Zane's your new buddy now. I feel abandoned.
Oh, Barry.
That doesn't mean I don't have any feelings.
Oh, this guy. YouTubes. College really taught me nothing. Yeah, if anything, you'd regress, right? I feel like instead of teaching you, they make you go backwards. But yeah, once you do have more time, definitely invest in one. I feel like it's definitely worth. If you don't want to go all out, they have a sort of little brother to this one that's like aimed at podcasts, and it's actually pretty good as well.
You need to get all rational here. Abandon your fantasies, right? Well, I kind of hate to say this, pal, but I'm one.
God damn it, Barry doesn't want to die.
Bye.
What? Barry feeling replaced? Why did Alan imagine him if he was just gonna do this in the end? I know. But you know, they say it's better to have imagined and lost than to never have imagined ever. Poor Barry. Barry's such a good guy. Christmas incarnate.
Pal,
Look at him.
say is the only way you're getting in that cabin is through me. It's one of those kill your darlings things.
Who says that? I need answers.
Shut, Ryder. Am I right?
Some very wise and beautiful guy I saw once streaming, you know? Maybe you've seen him as well.
What does it say about you when you're this desperate to keep yourself from getting better?
Damn, we've done Barry against ourselves. That's mad.
It's great that you first make yourself an imaginary friend, and then you can't even get along with that guy. People skills, Al. You're a master.
I did not expect this. That is a weird ass turn.
Let's crack that writer's block of yours, Alan.
Oh, this guy I'm happy to kill, to be honest. He's been a little bitch since the beginning of the game. Birds? Oh, there we go. There he is. Let's go. We got him pinned down. Oh no! They've got guitars. Well, I ran out. The flash would come in handy in this. Oh god, I don't want to get bashed with the guitar. I need some ammo as well. Oh, he's behind me. Okay. I'll use one, why not? The full anyway. Where is he? So weird, they never attack, they just run away. I wonder if in Nightmare they're more aggressive. There we go. Who's next? Imaginary Barry's so good in these DLCs, better than the real Barry. Yeah, I love the screen time he gets in the DLC for sure. I think my favorite Barry moments are still in DLC 1 though, he's so funny there. This is a great moment, but funny Barry is just another level. He really doesn't want to die. Oh no! Got hit by Barry? What the hell? Again? Deals so much damage. Bloody hell. You should kick me. This guy's tough.
I have several lawyers on speed dial just because I never know when to get in trouble again. You know what kind of people need that? Gangsters and assholes. And you're not a gangster. Because they make money all the time.
The BM. Dead almost, yeah. It's okay, we can go again. Need ammo again. Get some shotgun ammo.
It's totally not. to hang out with you because...
Surly ass.
No, 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 no. Okay. Fine.
Really running low on patience here.
From behind is cheap. Oh, birds! God damn it. Okay, should be a bit better now. Wait, what? Oh, I see, I see. Can't get that in that direction. No, no. You do too much damage. At least he doesn't run very fast. Not too bad, I guess. Gotta use this space a bit better. Come on, imaginary Barry. There we go.
I swear to God, you're driving me nuts.
Oops. Where is he going? I need some ammo again. I thought he was gonna have another go at us. That last one is a tiny bit anticlimactic. Game saved me there. I almost flinged myself off the cliff.
Why is this happening to me? It's too dark. Where am I? I can't find my way. Why is this happening to me? I can't find my way. It's too dark. Why is this happening to me?
Just like that, my mind was clear. Zane had been right. I could think clearly again. But I couldn't survive in this place the way he had, and I might not make it back a second time. Leaving this place would be hard. Maybe impossible. It wouldn't take much for my thoughts to stray again. It was too easy to get lost in the dark place. Before, I was ready to curl up and die. Let myself slip away. But here I was. The yet unwritten future waiting to unfold before me. A sequel to Departure. My name is Alan Wake, and I'm a writer.
There we go, chat. That's it. Let's mute the game because the MCA. You know they hit me for one of the from the game songs in chapter 4, which was made specifically for this game, I think. And they hit me on YouTube, not on Twitch, fortunately. The Return by Alan Wake, yeah. Hope he isn't still stuck in a dark place 10 years from now. Will he be? Guess we'll find out. Definitely avoid the David Bowie. That would be a strike for sure. Anyway, chat, that's Alan Wake. That's all done. Get the camera for the end of the game. This might be the last time you see me for a while, chat. Unless we play another horror game, or maybe I'll make like a sub goal or something like that to get a permanent camera set up. Why? Because it's really awkward for me, to be honest, having to set up the phone every time. I have to like get stuff on the desk so I can have the phone on top of it, and I have the cable running across the whole desk to the computer and stuff. It's really awkward. It's not something I want to do every time. We'll bring it back for sure. Don't worry about it. Be good. Anyway, I think that will do for me today. Sub goal, let's go. Yeah, I've been thinking about that. We might do that. Speaking of sub stuff, I'll try and get stuff sorted for the channel soon, like emotes and whatnot. I really haven't had a chance, unfortunately, with work and whatnot. I have some ideas, but hopefully soon. We'll get a sub badge as well. Nice little icon for the channel points, you know, all the good stuff. Cool. I will be back on Tuesday now. We'll bring Deathloop back, see if we can sort of catch up on all the stuff that we did the previous, I think, 3 streams that we had of Deathloop. See if we can remember that stuff and try and get an actual run going. Try and break the loop. See if we can finish that game and continue with the queue. I think next after that will be Razor's Edge, Ninja Gaiden 3. Deathloop would be sick. I kind of miss that game. It was super cool. It's been good to play Alan Wake though. It's been, I think, like 2 or 3 years since I played Alan Wake last, and definitely one of my favorite games. So it's been a good ride. Streams has been, I think, 6 streams. Anyway, been good to have you, chat. Appreciate you joining me in this journey through the dark place. Hopefully I'll see you again on Tuesday, and until then, you have a good one.